Marvin will not go this week. Keaton will not go this week. Everybody else will kind of see how the week progresses. Just a little information for you guys. Garrett had surgery. He'll be back in the building today. It was successful, so that's a good thing. He'll be on the road to recovery. And Walt had surgery, went well, and he'll be on the road to recovery as well. Going to play a really good football team, playoff football team. You know, all three phases are playing at a high level, so we got our challenge cut out for us. We'll have a good, spirited week and go win a game here in LA. What do we got?
Was it an ACL for Walt?
Yeah, I appreciate the question, Teo. Like I don't. It was a knee. Like I don't want to, out of respect for the player, put those things out there.
When it comes to walkthroughs, how much does that take away from potentially having a full week of practice on the field?
Everybody kind of goes through that. You know, you just got to pick and choose your spots. But, you know, typically in the season right now, that's kind of what it is. We just got to do a good job and control the controllables and get out of today what we need to get out of it. And then we'll try to go fast on tomorrow and Friday.
Coach, I imagine pride and finishing strong has got to be some kind of part of your message this week. What is your message to the team?
Yeah, winning behavior, huh? Jacoby talked about it after the game. Yeah, those guys, they know. They'll maximize their last opportunity here. They'll have fun doing it with their teammates, and we'll go out and play well.
How important do you think that is for guys who may or may not be on the roster this year, next year in 2026, to not only maybe play good for you guys, but maybe 31 other teams that might be putting a look at them too?
Yeah, I mean, the reality is the first tape that everybody's going to watch is this one. You know what I mean? When you're looking at acquisition, just how it goes, you kind of work from backwards all the way back down to the front. Everybody might be a little bit different, but they, more so than that, that's kind of an external factor to me, Donnie. They want to go play well for their teammates and try to win a game. It's a good question.
You're going to get some pretty darn good quarterbacks. Where does Stafford rank up?
He's up there. He is. I've always had a high level of respect for Matt. I was in a division with him way back when I was Minnesota and he was Detroit. You play him twice a year, and I really think that, man, he's had some really good years, but this year he's been lights out. He really has.
Where is he? I don't even want to say elevated because he's been good for 2 decades, but where has this year been even better?
He really has. Consistency, efficiency. I mean, with how they're, you know, he's with the weapons that he has, with the play caller, with the O-line, you know, and then, you know, just how they do things there. He's had a heck of a year.
Kind of going back to that season finale component, it's the last time that this team is going to look the way that it does right now. As a coach, do you put any extra stock in that, knowing that this is going to be the last time that this group of guys that have been working all throughout the year is going to be together?
I mean, they know the reality of the NFL. You know, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? I think their main focus, our main focus, what I told them is just maximize this week every day and enjoy being out there with this team with our last game that we have.
With Marv's season being over, kind of big picture, where did you see him develop this season?
I thought he did some good things. You know, we moved him around the formation. He scored points for us. He got open, caught it. I don't think he's hit his ceiling, and look forward to the future with that.
What will it take for him to hit his ceiling?
We'll talk about that later. You know what I mean, Taya? It's really, I'm not in the mental space right now thinking about development of players as we move forward. I'm trying to stay focused on today and the Rams.
There was a lot of talk about him bulking up this past offseason. Did you see that play into any part of his game this year?
Yeah, I thought that he made some contested catches because of some size. You know what I mean? And we'll look at that in the future and see if that's the right thing.
Coach, how difficult has this season been for you, just with all the injuries and all the transition of guys coming in and out of the starting lineup?
It's part of the NFL, you know. I mean, obviously we've missed some key guys, but that's part of the NFL. So the guys that we tried out on Sunday, that's what I'm focused on right now.